You guys welcome Josh.
Get my notes ready. So Psalm 142, a maskil of David, when he was in the cave, a prayer. I cry out to the Lord. I lift up my voice to the Lord for mercy. I pour out before him my complaint. Before him I tell my trouble. When my spirit grows faint within me, it is you who watch over my way. In the path where I walk, people have hidden a snare for me. Look and see, there is no one at my right hand. No one is concerned for me. I have no refuge. No one cares for my life. I cry to you, Lord. I say, you are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need. Rescue me from those who pursue me, for they are too strong for me. Set me free from my prison, that I may praise your name. Then the righteous will gather about me because of your goodness to me. Most of my adult life, I grew up in the military, and I was around a bunch of men and women that would get after it, as people would say, and they were strong, they were dedicated, they would be able to lay down their life for the country and for me and my brothers and sisters, but they were lacking something. They would get home and they would be like, empty inside, and what they were missing was Christ. And we also, as people in the church and then also out in the world, we forget that Christ should be our foundation no matter what we're going through. And a lot of people fill their time and what they're going through with things that are just not worthy, and like drugs, alcohol, women, it doesn't matter, and all of that is futile, and it's not going to build anything towards the glory of Christ. And I know my mission in life, and I hope it's your guys' mission as well, but to hear well done, good and faithful servant. And that is my goal as a warrior of Christ now, no longer a warrior of the United States or even in Maine. But what I encourage you guys is that start your day off with prayer. If you start your day off in thinking, woe is me, and what's going on in my life I can't deal with, and the cave that I'm in, because my prison is such a large prison that I can't get out of, you're not going to do anything with your life. You're not going to get through the day. If you start your day with the Lord and focus on Him and focus on His sacrifice for us, you'll be able to fight through the battle. And don't get me wrong, just because you pray and just because you start your day with the Lord does not mean it's going to be an easy day. God calls us to trust Him, not to be afraid all the time. And prayer is an obligation. Prayer is not an obligation, but an invitation that the Lord's going to work in our lives and that He is the leader, not me. Christ is the leader of our lives. What I want to encourage you guys is that there is another in the fire next to you. And no matter what you're going through, whether it's the daily battle of I can't pay my bills, my truck's broken down, my family's broken, or dealing with PTSD or anything of the sort, lay it all before Christ, because He is the way, He is the truth.
Stay up here for a second. We were reading this. Josh came on our trip down to, I look so small next to you.
You are small. Yeah.
So Josh came on the trip, and this was the psalm for the week, and I read it early. I always make it a practice to read the psalm of the week, as many times as I can. I try for once a day. It just really blesses me. And as soon as I read this for the first time, I knew I was going to ask Josh to share it. This part in verse 4, the psalmist David says, I look to my right. You could say, I look to my left. Who's with me? It's like, I can't see anybody, right? I'm all alone, right? Lord, where are you at? Refuge has failed me. Nobody cares about me, right? That's how he feels. That's how he feels. But what does he do? And that's what Josh just told you. He goes and gets with the Lord anyway. And what he recognizes, or what his perspective changes, he says, I cried out to you, verse 5, O Lord, you are my refuge, right? You are my refuge. That's a fact. That's the truth of it. You're everything I need in this world. Listen to me, I'm super low. Protect me from those that are stronger than I, and bring my soul out of prison. I want to just tell you something. I was thinking about this. I shared this with Josh yesterday, but it's like you feel all alone, right? But you fight through it, you look to the Lord, and then look around you. Look around you. Is anybody here alone? You're not. Because there are other people in this crumbling nation that are seeking the Lord, aren't there? Just like Elijah, when he ran from Jezebel, thought he was all alone. I'm the only one left. Just kill me now, Lord. And the Lord was like, nope. There are 7,000 other men who have not bowed the knee to Baal. Look around. This is a reason why we don't forsake the assembling of ourselves together. Not just for others. That's a blessing to have the opportunity to bless others, but because it does, in fact, give us something. It shows us that we're not alone. We're not actually isolated. Our refuge has not failed us. Man, great song.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Okay, guys, you can take a seat.